Hi, I'm Peter Aguero and I'm a physical therapist. I specialize in movements designed to improve joint health in hemophilia patients. This video is for hip strength. My patients notice that doing these movements consistently can help strengthen those muscles around the hip joint. As always, talk to your healthcare team before starting any physical activity. These videos are not intended for individuals who are experiencing an active bleed. You should always consult your healthcare team before starting any physical activity or resuming physical activity after a bleed. First up, we have fire hydrant. All right, we have two of my favorite exercises here that I give regularly to my patients. One's called the fire hydrant, and then we have the modified version, which I call the clamshell. So for the fire hydrant, you're gonna be in a tabletop position or quadruped position. Your knees are gonna be in line with your hands here. You're gonna maintain that position of your knee, and you're gonna lift your knee out and up towards the ceiling like so. You're gonna hold that position for a couple seconds and then lower back down. Again, you're gonna lift, making sure that you're not putting too much weight on that other knee. You're not rotating your spine. You're just gonna go as far as your hips will allow you to in a comfortable position here. This is a great exercise to really activate those muscles on the outer part of your hip here. So the modified version of this is called the clamshell. You're gonna be in a side lying position here with your knees touching together, your feet touching together. You wanna make sure that your feet are touching each other at all times. And the movement is you're just gonna lift this top knee up towards the ceiling as far as your hips will allow you to, and back down. Making sure that when you lift, you hold at the top and you're not rotating back. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. And this is a great exercise to really activate those muscles on the outer part of your hip here. Help a lot with walking long distances and climbing those stairs. All right, I got a great exercise for you today called lunge clocks. So you're gonna start in a standing position, pretending that you're in the middle of a clock. And we're gonna take a lunge step towards the front, towards your 12 o'clock, to the side, towards your 3 o'clock, and to the back, towards your 6 o'clock. So you're gonna take a nice big step out in front of you with one leg, making sure that your back knee is straight, and the exercise is you're gonna dip that back knee down behind you, down towards the floor as far as you feel comfortable, and then pushing off that front foot and coming back to that starting position. Now let's go to 3 o'clock. You're gonna take a step out to the side, keep that planted leg nice and straight, bend that side knee, pushing off to the side, and coming back to the middle. Now let's go back to 6 o'clock. You're gonna take a nice big step backwards, drop that back knee down towards the floor, maintaining your front knee behind your toe, and push off and come back to the middle. Now make sure that when you're doing this, that you also do the other side. You go to 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. Now we have a modified version of this. So if you're having trouble dipping down really far all the way to the floor, not a problem. You just go a little dip as far as you feel comfortable and come back up and push off. Off to the side here to your 3 o'clock. Dip down a little bit as far as you feel comfortable within your pain-free range of motion. Push off and then going back to 6 o'clock. Little dip and back to the middle. All right, we have wall sits. So you're gonna start in a standing position. Your back is gonna be facing a wall behind you. You're gonna walk your feet out, hold onto that wall, and sit down onto that wall till you get into that 90-90 position with your hips at a 90-degree angle, your feet at a 90-degree angle. Make sure your feet are pointed forward or slightly turned out, that's fine too. And the exercise is this, you're just gonna be seated against the wall, holding this position until you feel a nice burn in your quads, which I definitely do at this point already. You're just gonna hold, maintain, make sure you're breathing, tight core throughout. And whenever you feel that burn, you stand back up, try not to fall like I just almost did. Whew, shake it out. All right, now we have a modified version of this. So if you're unable to lower that far down, what you could do is just go as far as you feel comfortable, even if it's just a quarter of the way or half of the way. So same principle, walk your feet out, sit back on that wall, and here I'm about halfway down, and you're just gonna maintain same principles, tight core throughout, make sure you're breathing, try not to hold your breath. That's gonna help you sit for longer, and I'm already feeling the burn in my quads here, even in this halfway down position. Make sure you breathe, nice tight core. Whenever you feel that burn in your quads, then you're gonna stand back up, shake your legs out, and you're all done. Motion is lotion for your joints, and these movements can help keep your joints mobile. Keep it up with our other joint movement videos.